Hi, Bill here, just giving you a little update. I did a video the other day kind of explaining a lot of the things that have been going on with me and the fact that I'm going to be taking some classes and going to college. And there's been a few people ask questions, so I realized, when I did that kind of video off the top of my head, I didn't explain some things maybe as well as I could have with my Lyme brain. So I was going to just tell you a little bit more about that. Basically what happened was, if you didn't watch that video already, I would recommend you go back and watch it. Some of this might not make a whole lot of sense to you. I have been struggling with Lyme disease for a while and really been unable to go back to work. I've been looking, but I pretty much have to. If something comes up, I would do my best to try to do it. And sorry, I got some bee nests around here, they're bothering me. And what happened was, the corporation I got let go from, I qualified for a program where they'll pay for college classes for 2 years, full-time classes. So what I'm going to do is, looks like I got accepted for one university on Friday, and it's probably the one I'm going to go with. I won't say which one it is right now yet, because it's not completely for sure that it's accepted and done, but I am accepted at one. And I'm going to be taking, I'm an engineer, I have a bachelor's degree in engineering. So under this government program, I could have took a lot of different things, different associate's degrees in business and accounting and IT and healthcare and a bunch of different things that qualified for that program, but really thought a lot of the those branching off in different associate's degrees like that might not really benefit me that much with my engineering degree and experience. So a lot of engineers will tack a MBA on with an engineering degree. So that's what I'm going to do, is a master's in business administration. And they have 3 or 4 different ones that are 100% online at this university I'm looking into. So you can kind of specialize it in business analysis or healthcare analysis or a couple other different things, and I haven't really completely decided which one of those yet, but I can do that later. So I wanted to explain that a little bit better, what's going on, that I'm going to be going to classes, but I'm going to be doing it online from home. And because of the fact that it's been such a struggle with my Lyme disease, that I didn't know if I was even physically going to be able to go do an office engineering job right now, even though if one came up, I would do my best to try to do it, but I don't know if I could. And even going to classrooms full-time sounded like it was going to be too much for me to try to tackle right now, so I'm going to do the online thing. And it was really, I think this was about the only MBA full-time 2-year online degree that I've been able to find that qualified for that program. So that's, and that was the first one I got accepted for. So it looks like that's probably going to happen here this week. I'm going to be, making some phone calls, emails, and going to a meeting and finalizing a lot of that. So I'll let you know when all that comes through. So really, it really worked out for me so well, because, I was thinking, how am I going to work right now when I'm battling these diseases, and then this came through. And as I said in the other video, it's another example of God's provision, something that He provided that I wasn't expecting, that I had to take advantage of, and really gives me a way to continue treating my Lyme disease and also do something productive at the same time. And I, and I also said in the other video, and I'll say it again here, please pray for me, to be able to do that, just physically and brain-wise while I'm treating this Lyme disease, that I'll be able to get through that okay. So I just thought I would clarify a lot of that a little better, that how that worked out for me, and just update you on things. And as far as Lyme disease update, I'll just do a real quick update for you here. That could be a whole other video, but I'll say a few things just in case you're curious. And in case anybody's wondering what that is, that's homemade water kefir with carrot juice in it. So I get my probiotics from a lot of the water kefir, and carrot juice is good for you, as you know. So that's what that is. I went to my Lyme doctor last week, and she told me that I got the MTHFR test done, and it came back that I'm one of the people that has that genetic problem that you can't detox. So that explains a lot of why I've been struggling so much with, treating this Lyme disease, because you're treating it and you're killing off bugs, and your system's backing up with all the toxins from doing that, and just from fighting off itself, trying to fight off infections and different things. So I have a tough time detoxing, and I talked a little bit about detoxing in one of my other videos, and I plan on doing a full-blown detox video here soon. I was kind of waiting to hear the results of that test before I completed all that, so I'll get that done for you here soon, because she told me to keep doing even more of my detox stuff that I do, and the therapies that I do. I call them detox therapies. I mean, it's, the coffee enemas is one of them that a lot of people don't talk about, but that's one of the ways you can help your body detox, and the detox baths, and the far infrared sauna, and the castor oil packs, and some of the herbal tinctures I'm taking, and a whole bunch of stuff I'm doing for detox. And so now it's kind of making a lot of sense why, a lot of times I'm hurting so bad and feeling so bad that's why my body can't detox all that out correctly. So that was that, and we also decided we're going to, partly because of that, we're going to slack off a little bit on hitting the bugs so hard with antibiotics. I'm going to try to take one of the 4 antibiotics away temporarily and see what happens, and I'm going to try. We're also going to back off on my pulsing routine. I was doing 12 days on, 2 days off, similar to the Cowden protocol, and we're going to chop that in half and maybe do 5 or 6 days on and 2 days off, and just kind of do this as a test to see what happens. Everybody's different, and there's no cookie cutter approach to this thing, so we're going to temporarily make those changes and see what happens, and then modify it if we have to. So I just wanted to update you on all that. So that's about it for my update that I can think of right now. I just wanted to thank everybody for supporting me, and for your questions and comments and prayers and all that stuff. So thanks for watching. Another thing I thought I would just tack on here, just as far as an update on how I've been actually feeling with my Lyme disease. I've been actually feeling a little bit better. I know in a couple of my previous videos I've been talking a lot about word searching and brain fog. As you can see, I still have that going on a little bit, but it has improved a little bit. But the other things that I've talked about has been my pain level and my fatigue level were out of hand. For a while there, I know I showed you a couple different times that I feel like I got run over by a truck in the mornings. I could hardly get out of bed. I could hardly move. And that has actually improved here the last, I want to say, week or so. And I've introduced a lot of more different things in as far as herbal tinctures, and I think one of my videos I talked about an herbal Lyme arthritis tea formula that I was trying. I've been doing that for a few weeks now, and a lot of these things can take some time to have any benefit. So I think I've really greatly improved my pain level here in the last week or so, and also the chronic fatigue has gotten a little bit better. I have also introduced a lot of different, I guess you could call them superfood powders. I think I explained that before in another video. I was ordering a bunch of different stuff to make my green drink concoction that has a lot of different, I guess you could call it seaweed powders and different herbal stuff in there that's part of Booner's protocol. A lot of that stuff I could, if anybody wants the recipe to that, I can put that down below, or just message me and I can get it to you. It's another one of those things you might have to take for a little while before it has any noticeable effect, and I've been doing that also for a few weeks, and it seems like that. And I also have been doing a tincture that's good for fatigue. So I won't go into any detail on a lot of that stuff. It would take too long in this video. I just wanted to tack this on here quick for you, just to kind of update you on how I've been feeling. So I really have noticed a lot of improvement in my, in all the above areas that we talked about. I talked a little bit there a little while ago about the detox, and upping a lot of that stuff, upping a lot of that stuff and introducing a lot more herbal formulas for fatigue and chronic fatigue, and for pain, and for brain cognitive, the neural part of Lyme, the neurological things that can happen. I've introduced a lot of different stuff for that. So if anybody wants any details on a lot of that kind of stuff, let me know, and I'll get that to you.